Again, my idea of looking at you like that is because it's no different than the Nazi Gestapo agent saying we were just doing our jobs. When they had the Nuremberg trials and they asked them, why did you haul them off to those concentration camps knowing that they were going to be killed? Well, we were just doing our jobs. We were told they didn't have their papers to take them there. The same shit happened in this country with the Japanese during World War II. That wasn't that long ago, bro. You see what I'm saying? My father fought. He was in the Air Force, okay? And he fought in pardon me, you were supposed to make a right. Yes, sir. So he's familiar with the armed services, and still his argument is, you know, knowing all of this is happening. He's just like you. The system that exists, there's nothing that we can do about it. So we just must comply. And that's how slaves have been made. That was the whole slave mentality was, you know what? You can't fight back your slave master. So just go out in the fields and work for free. I don't know if you know this, but Mexicans picked cotton right along blacks. So we were all slaves, right? We were all slaves. You know what changed, man?
No, they were slaves. You and I were not slaves.
Man,
okay.
We're slaves now.
We're descendants of slaves.
No, let me
There's a difference between slavery back then and what you consider slavery now.
After what I just described to you, sir,
okay.
That big gray building.
Okay.
After what I just described to you, does that sound like freedom or does that sound like being under the state? Being under the state.
The issue I have with your analysis is you're bringing up slavery back then, and you know what? It was wrong. I agree with you.
Only because there were whips and chains involved.
It was wrong. That is humanity. That should not be happening anywhere. It happened. But you and I weren't slaves. Our ancestors were.
Okay, man.
Okay?
You're thinking of the whips and chains part. Take that out. Take this. Look, I'm only saying focus on the servitude part of slavery. That's the most important. The servitude part of slavery. The person in charge and the person that was beneath them. You see what I'm saying? Those standards still apply. Make a right at this detour sign if you wouldn't mind. Or yes, sir. Please. And this is me.
Okay, sir.
I appreciate the ride and the discussion. You can just park here and let me out.
Yeah. All right, sir. It's a pleasure listening to you. And obviously, you've already been informed as to what you need to do.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So thank you very much.
You can just let me out at the stop sign here. All right. If you wouldn't mind, things.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna drive out.
Thank you. All right.
Hey, we're not all bad guys, man. Okay. All right. Trying to do the right thing with the policies and things we got to get done, brother.
Hey, it's time to stand up, and it starts with people like you. It's hard for me. Okay? Well, it starts with you, and if you start first saying, you know what, this is wrong, let this guy go.
But it doesn't work that way.
You're the sergeant.
The law is there.
You're the sergeant.
I took an oath to uphold the law. I don't have to agree with the laws, but I took an oath to uphold the laws that the people of this state voted into.
You got a defect when the laws are unjust. If they turned around and said arrest any black person because they're black, you're gonna uphold that law?
Hell yeah, no, I'm not gonna uphold this.
You saying that now?
There's a big difference.
Saying that now?
There's a big difference.
You saying that now?
But there's a big difference.
Nah, there ain't no big difference.
There is a big difference.
Look up defecting, man.
If I'm speeding,
come on.
I mean, should I not do my job?
No.
No.
Look, if I'm speeding and I'm driving safely, I'm driving. If I'm driving erratically, then you have a reason to. That's just my argument.
Our society has said that certain speed is safe.
When I'm governor, you'll change your mindset.
Then get a hold of me and we get together.
Please do. Governor Wildstar.com.